but I did it on my own. Alright, course is plotted. I'm okay with the rain. I'm just not okay with huge amounts of enemies coming after me. Which one is the armored engine? I think it's this one. It's one of the outer ones. Those are red, 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 and yeah, it's this one right here. It's the armored one. So we shouldn't be losing that. Hopefully. Not very quickly, anyway. Should be able to take quite a bit of a beating. Approaching Dunkirk now. Oh man, that's bad news. We don't want to. I didn't know we were going to Dunkirk. All right, that was not. I wasn't aware of that. I should have did more better research here to figure out what I was signing up for. Bomber's in position. Nah, moving back up. See if he can shoot. Nah, the planes are going to be behind us. Drop him down. Open the doors. Photo op over here. Oh man, I'm not sure that's worth it. Oh, we gotta get that plane. There's a lot of them coming in. Where is it? Oh. Jesus. All right, maybe it's not worth it. But you know what? If we're gonna be here, we might as well do it. Get up, get up, get up. Get up, we gotta go. Turn. Raise your altitude. Get up there. Come on. Oh, Jesus. We're gonna get up higher a little bit. Some of these planes don't fight very well at higher altitudes. There's so many enemies right now. Why? Why? Can I dive like this and avoid fire too? Or is it just to put out fires? I need nav. I need navigation. I need navigation. Who's low on health? Anybody? No, we're good? Well, as good is, I guess. Whatever counts as good. Jesus. Oh, we got a fire. Boost. Can we go faster? Let's go. Let's go. Fast as possible, please. Let's get back to base. I know. I need to fix it. I know. I can't click on it. There it goes. Gosh, what is going on with the view here? Wait, what? No, stop. Wait, no. Okay, I can't. What? Oh, what? How did we lose? What? How did we lose fuel? Where did the fuel go? We had so much, what? I don't understand. Like, how are you supposed to do this after you lose your first plane? Even the short, simple missions end up as being unaccomplishable. We got lucky last time, but like this time, really? Everybody's dead again. It's because I lost both engines on the left. Well, okay, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, I had 12 enemies around me, 12 planes, which we can't shoot, plus we lost fuel like 4 times faster than we should have. Like, seriously? It's a bomber? You can't stay in the air for 10 minutes? I don't know. No engine means no fly. You can fly with 2 engines. You can fly. Like, you can fly with 2 engines. Like, I wish you could go back in the stream and see, because, like, I'll have to look at it on demand. But, like, I don't understand where all the fuel went. And then I try to click on my pilot to do emergency land, and he won't do it. Like, I can't... He has no abilities. The pilot had no abilities. I clicked on him, and I was like, no, no. And I was, like, racing to click on him, and he had nothing. There was nothing down here for me to click on. That's a little bit frustrating. The fact that if you lose your first plane, all the missions are still not scaling. They're not... It's like it's not allowing us to proceed because of the difficulty and the fact that we keep having to refresh with noob crew. It's almost like if you're playing XCOM, it seems like the game is balanced to where if you're playing XCOM, and if you got a squad wipe with your best soldiers and all you have left was rookies, and you're already mid-campaign, it would be like, you know, at a period of time where you're supposed to have plasma weapons, you have to deal with ballistic rifles. It's not balancing right. The fact that I had 12 planes around me with the noob crew, it's just not... I don't think it's going to happen very well here. Pump the fuel from the side of the engines that are on fire. I mean, yeah, this is all hindsight stuff, right? We're thinking about this stuff in hindsight, but like in the heat of the moment, how are you supposed to know that... How are you supposed to pay attention to all that? You know? I don't know. I'm leaning towards agreeing with some of the comments that were left on the Steam review about not having a strategic pause menu or a strategic pause mode. I'm starting to agree with it because, like, it doesn't... There's no indication anywhere in the game when you lose a fuel tank. I don't know how you guys are knowing that. I'm not seeing it. Is it like one of my guys? Are they saying it like a speech bubble? Like, how do you find that out? How do you know that you lost a fuel tank? When you're trying to mark a whole bunch of stuff and trying to, you know, go get your ammo, you go do this, you go do that. It's crazy. Raymond Miller, we'll take you. I think we just start a new campaign. I think we go fresh. Because right now the difficulty is just too high. I think the difficulty is scaled based on your intel. And like our intel is way too high right now. Something like I'm just making shit up right now, but like I'm trying to figure out why the game is so much more difficult now than it was before, and it's because of our noob crew. It's because we lost our good soldiers. This person's level 2 already, so we'll take her. Yep. And this one's level 2 already. We'll take this one. And we'll go with you. And we'll go with you. It's a little red warning sign over the repair specialist chair. So over the engineer's chair, there's a little tiny exclamation point or something. Is that's supposed to tell me that we lost a fuel tank? Is that what that means? This goes back to my when I did my Let's Try, when I did my review of the game on YouTube. Which if you're here from Twitch and you're not familiar with me on YouTube, that's where I do most of my stuff is YouTube. The panel and my panel under the stream will take you there. When I did my Let's Try of this, I made a comment regarding the fact that there's absolutely no tooltips anywhere in the game. Like, you can't mouse over anything and get any information. And that's one of the downsides, I think. It's one of the real big weaknesses of the game is that there's no tooltips anywhere. And I think if you're going to make a strategy game that requires really fast thinking, you also need to have really fast and clear information. Not just fast, but like clear information available to the player. And like losing fuel, that's not something I can't see fuel anywhere unless I click on my engineer and the engineer is sitting at the chair. So if my engineer is off repairing something, I can't see what my fuel is. How am I supposed to know how I'm supposed to prioritize it? Which makes sense to the aspect of like World War II and like the fact that it took a whole bunch of different people doing a whole bunch of different things. But in that situation, each individual person is focusing on like one stat. Or each individual, I can speak, I swear. Each individual person on the plane is focusing on something. The pilot is focusing on flying the plane, apparently not on fuel, which is odd because you would think the pilot would know how much fuel he has. Also, navigation, cool, that's great. And like all that stuff, they're all focusing on one thing to where the player has to focus on all of it. And I only get to see one thing at a time. So it'd be nice if there was clear information. To not just a quick little like check engine. It's like effectively a check engine light on a chair in my craft while I'm trying to do everything else. It's really difficult. Let's give everybody at least a basic flight suit. This is the engineer. That's expensive. So you're getting a flight suit. Everybody's getting a flight suit. Oh, sorry, basic flight set. My bad. What else? I think that's all we can do. The rest, I don't have any money to upgrade the plane even, so. Move somebody into the repair specialist chair. They can do. They have all the basic stats. They can do every job. They just won't get leveled up in the job. Yeah, but who do I move? Somebody on the guns who I need to shoot? Somebody on navigation who needs to give me my next heading? Radar who I need to tell who I can mark the plane. It's like, this is all hindsight stuff, you know? We're thinking of what I should have done in hindsight, which is, you know, they say hindsight is 20/20. That's what they mean. It's like you always will think of the very perfect thing you should have done after the fact while you're thinking about it. London bus red. Olive drab. Let's try the olive drab. Even as just an observer, there's almost too much to try and pay attention to. It's really it's not an easy game. It's deceptively difficult. Because you have to pay attention to so much stuff, and it makes it even harder when your crew is completely level 1 and your plane is completely level 1 with no upgrades at all, and the only missions that are available right now are medium risk with an ace, medium risk with an ace, and medium risk as a critical story mission, Operation Hydra again, which, like, at this point in the game, there's just nothing I can do with this Nuba squad. You know? Should start over. I agree. I think we should start over. I think you have to start at the beginning of the game when this happens. That's another thing I wish they would do. They really should allow you to recruit more people, right? Only being able to recruit people. If I had to make one big critique about the game right now, I would say that the limitation of only being able to recruit only the people who fit in your the seats of your plane is a really terrible idea. It's a really terrible implementation because you get in a situation like this where all of your crew is level 6, you all have special abilities, your plane is all upgraded, you're ready to rock, the missions are difficult even for that upgraded craft, and then when you go down and you get a squad wipe and you lose everyone, you have absolutely no one to replace them. You have to recruit everything from scratch, including the plane. I wish there was a way for you to invest in new people, maybe spend some money to recruit extra people, and then you could swap out people here and there to like level up people as you go, to where if you lose somebody, you have someone that's at least somewhat experienced to replace them. Because a regular military base like this, big old base like this, and we only have 6 people, 7 people, you know, I wish you could have more people and swap them out. Maybe I'm just like XCOMing it in my head here, but like that makes more sense to me, especially for, you know, an army that wants to win the war. That seems like something you should be able to do. If you want the chips, you can go to the menu and see how to play. I know how to play. I'm just, yeah. Anyway, I think we should restart. I think the one thing, if I had to change one big thing about this game, the biggest thing, I think, if I had to prioritize something as a developer of my own to improve gameplay and to improve the experience, I would say more mission types, of course, but in addition to more mission types, allow us to recruit more than just the capacity of the vehicle, and allow us to take up one gunner per gun. Because right now, we have seven people as maximum, and they all have specialized tasks, and that's fine. But there's a potential to have an extra gun on this plane, and that gun is completely unmanned. I'm not able to get another person in this vessel. Why not? Why can't I have an extra person? And while you're implementing that system, you could also do it to where if you wanted to say, well, then everyone will just bring the extra gunner all the time. Well, okay, maybe. But one, let me run by the cons of that decision, right? Let's analyze the game a little bit here. What's the cons of bringing that extra person? Well, the pros, obviously, we know, okay, there's another person shooting right now. That's great. Cons, you risk another soldier. So if the plane goes down, you lose an extra soldier. But also, while you're adding that into the game and allowing us to, get more recruits, while you're allowing us to do that, implement an ammo limitation into the plane. That would really spice it up, wouldn't it? Because right now, all my gunners can just go to the ammo case and get more ammo. But instead of doing that, maybe you implement a fixed amount of ammo. And one of the upgrades on the plane is we can store more ammunition. Because right now, ammunition is unlimited. There's nothing here that I need to upgrade that would increase my ammo capacity. I can increase the magazine size for each of my guns, but I can't. I don't have to upgrade the ammo in the plane. It's always there. So I think I would do two things. One, allow us to fully staff the plane. That should be a given. Two, allow us to recruit more people than just the maximum seats we have on the plane, so that when this does happen and you lose a really awesome plane and a really awesome set of crew over what is essentially just loss of fuel. We didn't even get shot down. We just ran out of fuel, which is the only way I've ever been taken down in this game, is running out of fuel. I have yet to ever be shot down. I always run out of fuel. And it's almost always because a fuel tank dropped off the plane in combat and I didn't know about it, right? So that's the core issue I'm getting in the game right now. It's the core reason why I'm losing right now. It has to do with I'm gonna quit. We're gonna start over one more game. We're gonna start over because I think at this point we're at the point now where the missions are too difficult for a noob squad.